If it's Wednesday, it's Hump Day Hangover. Greetings everyone, I'm Bart, and if this is your first time joining us, welcome, and for those returning, welcome back. Our very special episode this week, which is entitled 13 Things to Remember When Life Gets Rough. So, grab yourself a cup of coffee, or join me with a cocktail, and let's get started. This is Hump Day Hangover. Now, we've all gone through tough times, and we all seem to get through them. Some get through them better than others, but so you think to yourself, God, how do they do that? What is their secret? Well, most of it has to do with attitude. And that's what we're going to talk about today, the 13 things to remember when life gets rough. The first thing to remember: what is, is. Now, Buddha taught us that it is your resistance to what is that causes your suffering. Think about that for a moment. Our suffering only occurs when we resist how things are. If you can change something, then take action. Change it. But if you can't change it, you have two choices. You can accept it and let go of the negativity, or you can make yourself miserable by obsessing over it. Second thing, it's only a problem if you think it's a problem. Many times we're our own worst enemy. Happiness is really dependent on perspective. If you think something is a problem, then your thoughts and emotions are negative. But if you think something is something you can learn from, then suddenly it is no longer a problem. Number 3, if you want things to change, you need to start changing yourself. Your outer world reflects your inner world. People whose lives are chaotic and stressful, it's largely that way because they feel chaotic inside. We like to think that changing our circumstances changes us, but that really is backward thinking. We must change ourselves first before our circumstances can change. Number 4, there is no such thing as failure, only learning opportunities. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to wipe the word failure out of your vocabulary. All great people who have ever achieved anything have failed over and over. It was Thomas Edison who said, "I did not fail at inventing the light bulb. I just first found 99 ways that it would not work." And that's what you've got to do. There is no such thing as failure as long as you learn from it, because you see, then it becomes a learning opportunity. You need to learn how to do it better the next time, because you see, there's only one way to fail, and that is to quit. Number 5, if you don't get something you want, it just means something better is coming. When you look back at your life, you can see why it may actually appear to be a good thing that something didn't work out. Maybe the job you didn't get would make you spend more time away from your family, or the job you did get was much more flexible. Have faith that everything happens exactly the way it is supposed to. When you do, the universe begins to smile and reward you. Number 6, appreciate the present moment. This moment will never come again. See, there's always something precious about every moment. So don't let it pass you by, because you see, that moment is now a memory. Moments that don't seem happy can be looked upon as something that you may miss someday. I believe it's the country singer Trace Atkins who sings, "You're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. You may not know this now, but you're gonna miss this." Number 7, let go of desire. You see, most people live with what we call an attached mind. They attach themselves to a desire. When they don't get it, their emotions plummet into negativity. Try to practice what we call a detached mind. When you want something, you're still happy whether you get it or not. Your emotions remain happy or neutral. Number 8, understand and be grateful for your fears. Fear is an amazing, amazing teacher. Remember that fear is false evidence appearing real. Overcoming fears can make you actually feel pretty victorious. And overcoming fears just takes practice. With fear, you have 2 choices. You can forget everything and run, or you can face everything and rise. Fear is just an illusion. Fear is optional. Number 9, allow yourself to experience joy. Believe it or not, many people don't allow themselves to have fun. They don't know how to be happy. Some are actually addicted to their problems and chaos so much they wouldn't know who they are without them. Try to allow yourself to be happy, even if it's just for a small moment. It's important to focus on joy and not on your hardships. Number 10, and this is a tough one. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. If you do compare yourself with people who have it worse than you. Be grateful for what you have. Do you realize that most people in the world live on less than $750 a year? If you think about that, you probably have already decided that you cannot live on less than $750 a week. But most people in this world live on less than $750 a year. So what if you're not the sexiest man or woman alive? You probably are way better looking than you think. Focus on that. Focus on the real you. Number 11, you are not a victim. You need to get that out of your way. You are not a victim. You're only a victim of your thoughts, words, and actions. No one does something to you. You are the creator of your own experience. Take personal responsibility and realize you can get out of your hard times. You need to start with changing your thoughts and your actions. Abandon that victim mentality and become victorious. Go from victim to victor. Number 12, things can and do change. It's a great, powerful saying, and this too shall pass. Live by that saying. When we are stuck in a really bad situation, we think there is no way out. We think nothing is going to change. But it does, and it will. Nothing is permanent except for death. Get out of the habit of thinking that things will always be the way they are. They won't. It's up to you to take action to make things change. It won't magically happen all on its own. And finally, number 13, anything is possible. Miracles happen every day. Anything can happen if you let it. It's up to you. Miraculous things occur daily, from healing stage 4 cancer naturally to you meeting someone at a coffee shop and that person becomes your soulmate. Trust me, it happens all the time. You just need to believe it does, and once you do, you've won the battle. Take a quick look at our journaling activities for the week. First of all, list all the wins you celebrated today and this week. Secondly, of the list of 13 things, pick 3 of the 13 and write as to why those 3 things have kept you from moving forward. And then ask yourself, why did you pick those 3 and not the other 10? And if anything is possible, what do you want to create? Today's Bartism comes from Henry Kissinger. And Henry Kissinger taught us that a diamond is a chunk of coal that did well under pressure. Are you that diamond? And let's not forget that gratitude list. There's 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. And this week's lesson, as with all, come from a best-selling book, My Moment to Succeed. Go out to Amazon.com or out to my website, gogetbart.com. You'll find a link there out to it. I'll be glad to autograph it for you and personalize it for you. And during this holiday season, we're running a very special on the book. And of course, remember, success occurs when your dreams become bigger than your excuses. So thank you for spending a few moments with me. Hit that subscribe button below. Click the bell next to it to make sure you get your notifications. Go out to my website, gogetbart.com. At the bottom in the footnotes are all the links to my social media. Follow me out on social media. And of course, remember to visit the Success Store. And as always, what comes to mind when someone mentions your name? That is your brand. So until next Wednesday, this has been Hump Day Hangover. Ciao!